Jenara Nerenberg, Divergent Mind, Thriving in a World That Wasn't Designed for You. In the book summary of Divergent Mind, Thriving in a World That Wasn't Designed for You by Jenara Nerenberg, readers will encounter the world of neurodiversity, the differences in how people process sensory information, and the challenges that accompany being neurodivergent in a society built for neurotypical individuals. We'll delve into how these differences affect women, who are often misdiagnosed or undiagnosed, leading to struggles with their mental and emotional well-being. By examining the impact of societal expectations and masking, this summary will help readers understand the importance of recognizing and celebrating neurodivergent traits, and working towards a more inclusive and accommodating world.
Thriving as a neurodivergent employee. Jenara Nerenberg, the author, shares her experience struggling with employment and being fired from traditional workplaces. Despite excelling as a freelancer, she found it challenging to maintain a stable job due to her neurodivergent processing of sounds, sights, smells, and tactile information. Nerenberg's search for answers led her to discover neurodiversity, a term describing individuals who process information differently. Traditional workplaces, schools, and societal structures tend to prioritize neurotypical individuals, leading to underrecognized neurodivergence, particularly in women who are more likely to remain undiagnosed. Nerenberg found solace in researching neurodiversity and making connections within the neurodivergent community. She emphasizes the importance of recognizing and valuing neurodiversity in the workplace to ensure an inclusive environment where individuals can thrive, rather than being misunderstood and underappreciated. The Overlooked Women of Neurodiversity. The book Neurotypes and similar works tend to only focus on men with autism or ADHD, leaving women out of the conversation. Maria Yagoda shared her story of being diagnosed with ADHD, despite her intelligence being a barrier to recognition. Many women with undiagnosed differences in sensory processing suffer from anxiety and depression. Studies show high levels of anxiety and depression in high-achieving women who have symptoms of autism and ADHD. The experiences of women and girls with autism need to be given more attention in research and clinical studies. The dangers of masking ADHD in women. Studies and experiences have shown that women are more likely to mask their symptoms of neurodivergent conditions like autism, Asperger's, and ADHD due to socialization and education. Masking can lead to severe psychological consequences such as anxiety, depression, and suicidal ideation. Women often go undiagnosed until later in life, and the pressure to conform is more significant for girls. Isabel's story, a woman with Asperger's, exemplifies the physical and emotional toll of masking. After her child was diagnosed, she acknowledged her own neurodivergence. By accepting her true self, Isabel's mental and physical health improved significantly. Overcoming stereotypes of ADHD and autism. ADHD and autism are often misperceived due to antiquated stereotypes. ADHD is not a deficit in attention span but a difficulty in regulating attention. People with ADHD also have the ability to hyperfocus and possess intense curiosity, sensitivity to criticism, and high levels of frustration. Likewise, those with autism may seem aloof but are hyper-aware during emotionally charged situations. Physicians often overlook women and girls when diagnosing, and academic researchers often neglect studying neurodivergent girls and women. Doctors also frequently misdiagnose females with ADHD due to academic success leading to being labeled as smart. To overcome these stereotypes, it is critical to acknowledge the hidden gifts of ADHD and understand the unique traits of those with autism, including hyperawareness and sensitivity. By embracing these differences and avoiding stereotypical views, individuals with ADHD and autism can be their full selves in stressful situations. Redefining Neurodiversity. The neurodiversity movement seeks recognition and acceptance for those with neurological differences. Rather than viewing conditions like ADHD and Asperger's as deficits, they see them as unique brain traits that offer strengths as well as challenges. Similarly, the highly sensitive person, HSP, has been pathologized and misunderstood. However, experts argue that heightened sensitivity is not a disorder but a variation in human experience. In fact, many neurodivergent individuals excel in areas like psychology, writing, art, and music. The world could benefit from broadening its understanding of neurodiversity and accommodating those with heightened sensitivities. Designing spaces for mental health. Grace Maloney's therapy office is designed to accommodate clients with a variety of neurotypes, featuring warm colors, stress reduction toys, and noise-reducing features. This approach to design is gaining traction beyond therapy offices, with architects creating spaces that enhance mental health for everyone. Embracing neurodivergence. A mother's journey to self-discovery and embracing neurodivergence as a superpower to improve mental wellness. Jen, a mother of a young son, unknowingly discovered her own neurodivergent traits while enrolling her child for occupational therapy. The symptoms checklist during her son's intake process made her confront her sensitivity to touch, sound, and crowds. Jen started occupational and talk therapy sessions, which helped her recognize the environmental triggers for her anxiety. Weightlifting proved to be her antidepressant and prevented her anxiety. Experts recommend various self-care steps like sensory-friendly clothing, exercise, occupational, somatic or talk therapy, and calming techniques. Instead of considering neurodivergence as a hindrance, it can be an unlocked superpower. Openness to accept and talk about neurodivergence leads to personal growth and healing. Understanding can provide relief to those who are neurodivergent or think they might be. This journey of self-discovery and embracing neurodivergence can significantly improve mental wellness.
In conclusion, Divergent Mind is an insightful exploration of the challenges that neurodivergent individuals, especially women, face in a world designed for neurotypical people. By shedding light on the overlooked experiences of adult women and addressing the impact of societal expectations, masking, and undiagnosed/latent neurodivergence, Nerenberg highlights the importance of understanding, support, and positive conversations. Emphasizing the need for embracing neurodiversity and recognizing the strengths and unique traits of neurodivergent people, this book opens up the possibilities for personal growth, healing, and a more inclusive future. Readers will come away with a sense of empowerment and inspiration to acknowledge and celebrate neurodivergent sensitivities and abilities.